Hello everyone, welcome to BIM Model. This is Raj. So I hope everyone practiced the previous sessions. In this video tutorial, you'll be learning how to create a new project. It will be a standalone project, and you'll be using the sample file, architectural file, which is available from the Autodesk. You'll be also download those files, the exercise files from the bimmodeler.com. And with that, let's start. So to start a project, we have discussed earlier, you can go with new option in this place, and you can go to the selection of template, and I'm looking for a MEP project. So in that case, we need to have the system default template. We can go ahead and browse it, and we don't need a generic. We can go ahead and choose US metric, and you will be able to find this system default metric template and select open. We are creating a project, so click project and click OK. The project will be opened. You can save this project by Ctrl S or save. I'm saving this project in desktop MEP project, and the option as backup as 1, and I'm clicking OK. Save this project in my desktop. Better you have a project template. The next thing is that you have to understand the browser. These are the settings which is coming from the the project template, the system default template. If you need more views or if you need more levels, we can create those. Depends on the project requirement. We will be discussing this project browser separately, and to understand very clearly how to create the views and other things. If you see that the black bold one, which is the initial view that we see here, the name 1MEC. It's a mechanical HVAC view, and we'll be able to navigate between these views. As of now, if you go to the any elevation view, you can see in our project system default template only 2 views levels are available. Based on those 2 levels, we have 2 views for each discipline. If you need more views or if you need more levels, you will be able to create them as per your requirement. For example, for this level, you can say, for example, the building will be 3-4 floors. You have to create 3 levels based on your requirements. The level creation option is available under architecture level, or you will be able to use LL short command, LL, or you can use the copy paste command. Now approximately placing it in this place from here to the exactly to the head, so that it will be constrained perfectly. If you need, you can stretch this heads wherever you need it. Once it is done, so you just understand that there are only 3 levels we have created. So based on that, there will be a 3rd level on the mechanical. For the other discipline, if you see that, you won't be able to see them because we are not created the other views. We can do them by duplicating this view. We'll be discussing that, as I mentioned, in the project browser later. So going back to the same floor plan, and we need to link the architectural model. As I mentioned, I'm using Autodesk sample file, which is in my desktop. So I can go ahead and insert link Revit from my desktop. This is a technical school current, which is from Autodesk. So the thing to understand the linking or importing Revit project, the file name, the project file is Revit file always, or VT. There are different ways we can insert the project based on the project requirement and size. In this project, I'm using internal origin to origin. So automatically it will be aligned origin to origin. The maximum project will be aligned origin to origin and by shared coordinate system. I want to explain this separately in separate tutorial. I will give the link in the above note card, so you will be able to follow that separately. For this basic course, so I'm going with internal origin to origin. I'm opening this project. The project will be placed automatically based on the origin of our MEP project and based on the architectural origin project. So origin will be aligned each other. Save this project once again. And so the next option we will be discussing about why we need to link the architecture model, why we cannot together work on the same architecture model. So the first thing is that the aim of BIM, it is to create one single model. So it is that is the requirement of BIM, different levels. The future will be like that, but at the moment Revit does not support maximum size files. So to reduce the complexity of the project, so the size of the project, we'll be segregating the model based on the discipline. If it is required, we will be segregating them based on the level. So it is based on the project requirement to reduce the file. One thing is that. The second thing is that it is easily manageable based on the discipline. It is very easy to manage by discipline managers, such as architect can manage their file separately, MEP people can manage their file separately. It is possible. As I mentioned, if we have more number of files, we can split the file floor by floor, which is also possible one. So that's the reason we are doing linking together. We are not doing in a single model, so we are linking it together. The architect used to work as separate model. If it is you have a structural model, you will be able to use the same link Revit option and you can link the file in this model file. Once it is done, you can go ahead and do the copy monitoring of grid, which is on the plan view. To do a copy monitoring, you'll have a tab called collaborate. You can go to the collaborate. There is a coordinate option which is in this place. You can use the select link here. It is not a current project. You have to use select link option. You can select the link. You will be able to see the highlight. So once if you are selecting it, the copy monitoring window will automatically, contextual tab will open. You have a finish and cancel the buttons. Now the current requirement it is, we are going to do only the grid from the plan view and level from the elevation view. We wanted to copy and we will be able to click like this. We can click each element to copy the element. Automatically, if you see in this place, the monitoring symbol will show here. It means the grid will be copied to our MEP project from the architecture, and also it have between the model, it will have a monitoring option. So when any changes happen in the architecture, we will be get notified. Similarly, we can click one by one all the grids, or we can use this multiple option and select all the elements using cross window method discussed earlier, and you can go ahead and use the filter symbol which is available in this place. We have selected other than the grid, so we have to use the filter. Check none. We wanted to copy only the grids. Select grids, select OK, and make sure that this grid selected, not selected. Use shift and use the cross window method. Now you are deselecting. I have only 21. Previously it is 22. Once all grids are finished, finalized, we are selected only with the grids. finish the selection. Now if you see that all grids are copied from architecture model to our floor plan. And once your copy monitoring is done, you can finish the copy monitoring for the grids. Now if you see that these grids are in our MEP model. If you want to check that, you can go ahead, manage, and you will be able to see a manage link option, and you can select our linked file. You can say unload, OK, and OK. Now if you see that the copy monitored elements are available here, we are just checking that whether it's all elements are copied to view properly. Go to manage link again, select the linked model again, say reload. The building file will come and placed on the same place. If you go ahead with the power plan, and same grids will be placed. To do the copy monitor for level, you have to be in elevation view, any elevation view which shows the level. Zoom into the nearest place and you will be able to see the architectural linked file here. I have deselected this one not to select the linked file. I'm enabling this to select the architectural file. If I click, I'll be able to select linked model as single element. And if you see that there are 3 levels, 2 levels existing by default in the MEP system default template, 1 level we have created. If you see that these levels are not aligned properly, some of them, if they are not aligned properly, use the align command under modify, align command, align it properly with the existing architectural level like these. Once it is done, it is properly now aligned. We have to do monitoring between these 2 levels because we don't have to copy them, we have to monitor them. And for the other level, if you see there, it is a roof level and parapetal level. So if you need a parapet level and roof level, you have to do the copy and monitor. You can go to again collaborate, copy monitoring, select link, select the architectural link, and you can go ahead first monitoring option. We want to monitor our level with the architecture level. It will ask us to select our level first. So this is our level. Second, automatically it will be selected with the architectural level. So 2 clicks you have to make. The monitoring will be happen between the 2 elements. Similarly here, our level, architectural level, monitoring happen, our level, architectural level. So between these 2 levels, so the monitoring it is been created. Monitoring done. We have to do the copy for the remaining 2 levels. So you can use multiple or you can pick manually. I'm using pick. 1 level is created as roof. If you need parapet, you can use parapet. For architectural purpose, they have created parapet. I don't need for a MEP purpose, I don't need any parapet level. So I will be finishing with that. And if you see that the level which is created for roof, which is black, and previously whatever the levels we have, which is in blue color. The reason black and blue, if you don't have a view, associated view for the level, it will be in black. It means you have not created any view. So you have to create a view under view tab, floor plan. You can create a floor plan for roof and click OK. Once if the roof is created, you will be able to see that under HVAC floor plan in this place. The roof plan will be automatically opened. You can close it back. Now if you see in elevation, the roof level which is also in blue color, the reason the roof level which is associated with one view. The level elements can be associated with as many levels as possible, and at the moment the roof and level 3 have only one views for each of them. Now align the levels properly with the other levels so that it will be controlled properly with the stretching of elements like these. Closing the elevation view, coming back to the floor plan. With this, we are completing levels and grids copy monitoring. We'll be understanding the coordination message. So what is the benefit of copy monitoring? I will save this element, changes, and close this project. I'll be opening the architecture model in the desktop. Consider this, we are working in our office, an architect working as a separate team, they're going to change something in their model. For example, it may be a grid which is in their model or level. See, for example, they are deleting one element and they are moving one grid, maybe say for example move MV from here to here 100 millimeter. They are moving one elements, and another one G grid moving downwards 100 millimeter or 101 millimeter. They're moving it, they're saving it. So we have to have the project. See, this is our MEP project. We can go ahead and open MEP project. So if the next day, if we are opening our model, we will be getting this notification error, instance of link needs coordination review. By this, you will be able to understand our model, architecture model. See, we may have n number of model, but particular model got updates, some updates. We have to review the coordination. Click OK to open the project. Go to Collaborate tab, and under the Collaborate tab, if you see that we made the copy monitoring in this place, there is a coordination review in this place. Select link, which link you want to see. In a project, you may have different n number of links. You have to click one by one which one creates error. So in this case, this architectural model, the coordination review shows that there are 3 changes in this place. What you wanted to do? The one which is element deleted, the other 2s are grid moved. What do you wanted to do? So you can do as many actions. You can reject it, you can give delete element, or postpone it. Later you can do it. In this case, I will accept the changes so that the element that you see in the red color here, it will be deleted. And in this place, grid mode, what you can do is you can reject the changes, accept the difference, or move grid G by 100 millimeter. The other one also, move the grid by 50. Once it is done, you will be able to see the gap between the 100 millimeter. Once it is applying it, now if you see that the grid will be deleted, the other grid will be moved towards the other B grids. So this is how coordination review works. Once it is done, click OK and go back to the coordination review and click the architecture model. Now if you see that the coordination is fully done and we are clean, good to go with the model. Next options. So the next option will be project information. So regarding the project information, you can go to the manage, because these all settings are one of the project setting. Under manage, you will be seeing settings tab, project information, and you will be seeing this window. You can Input all the project required details for exam and organization. This is say bimmodeler.com, and I will copy this service provider. Building name, it is an educational building. School, or whatever the name that you want to keep, Arthur Raj. There are other settings which is related to energy settings and root analysis settings, which we are not discussing in this basic course. But do remember, you have to fill the project issue date, project status. So you have to mention all these informations. So issue date will be, I'm adding it today because I'm going to do it today, 2021. And the project status, it is in phase 1, it is in constructional design. Owner, client name will be say somebody whose name is John, and project address is say, you can pick it from this icon and you will be able to type multiple lines, say for example London, UK, and the project name will be educational school MEP project. Project number, as per your organization, you have to define your number. So for example, BIM modeler 0043, and select OK. Okay, so next thing is that save the project. That's it for this tutorial, and if you're not subscribed, and do subscribe and share it with your learning friends. See you on the next tutorial.